Morning, little bolts. Today we're going to learn about regrouping hundreds and tens. So when we're finished, you should be able to tell me how do you know when to regroup in subtraction. So these are some mental math problems, and so this is really, you should be able to look at this and just kind of know that, look, if it's 50 minus 20, you get 30. If it's 600 minus 400, really the zeros are going to stay the zeros, and that's going to be 2. Same thing here, 0 minus 0 is 0, and 8 minus 3 is 5. And so hopefully you can do this in your head. So even if you look at it this way, 90 minus 40 is 50. If you think about just not even thinking about the 0, and 9 minus 4 is 5, that gives your answer. So 7 minus 5 is 2, and I'm just going to put the 2 zeros on the end. 7 minus 6 is 1. 8 minus 3 is 5, and I add my 2 zeros. So that's the mental math, and it should be able to do that right in your head. Shouldn't be a struggle, should be nice and easy. So let's go on. So here's where we start to see, okay, what do we do for these? So you have two options. You can draw a picture, or you can remember to regroup from the neighbor. So if I look here, and remember I'm always going to subtract going down. I have 1 and I want to get 8 out of it. I can't do that. So hello neighbor, can I borrow 10? And this automatically becomes 1, and that becomes 11. So 11 minus 8 is 3. And now I have 1 minus 3, and I can't do that. I can't take 3 from 1. So I need to go over here and say, hello neighbor, can I borrow 100? And absolutely. So now this one becomes 11. And so now I have 8. So 11 minus 3 is 8. And then I do 3 minus 1 equals 2. So the biggest thing is to remember that you do need to go to the neighbor. So let's take a look at this one. 4 minus 2. Well, I know that I go down, so I'm good for that one. And now I have 7 minus 8. I cannot do that. I cannot get 8 out of 7. I need to go, hello neighbor, can I borrow 100? And they said, absolutely. And so the 2 becomes 1, and the 7 becomes 17. And so 17 minus 8 is 9, and 1 minus 1 is 0. And you don't have to even write the 0, it's just implied. Okay, so let's look at the third one. I've got 6 minus 7, I can't do that. This becomes 3, this becomes 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. 3 minus 6, I can't do that. Nope, I need to go to the neighbor. Say, hello neighbor, can I borrow 100? She says, absolutely. That now becomes 13. That becomes 7, and 4 minus 2 becomes 2. So keep practicing these little bolts. Subtraction can be one of the harder ones to figure out because you have to remember that you're always going to subtract going down. Alright, so when you're done, you should be able to regroup these, and some of them you should be able to do right in your head. Thanks, little bolts. Have a great day.